was you avoiding me all of a sudden, Karen? I thought we were meant to be lovers.
No, that was just a one-off.
Now, listen, do you realise how much trouble you caused, do you? Or did you just do this to split me and Geena up? What is it, babe? Are you jealous? Can't you stand the thought of anyone else being happy?
Yeah, you would think that, wouldn't you, yeah? You'd be the perfect couple.
No, I'm just trying to understand why anyone would do something so destructive, so nasty.
Will you just leave me alone?
No! No, listen, you've had your fun, or whatever twisted pleasure you gain from this now, would you please? Please come and tell Geena the truth.
You're making me late for work.
So, are we still on for looking at this property of yours this morning, then?
Definitely. I've just got to see a client in Bolton first. Can I meet you there? About 11?
Yeah, 11 o'clock. Where is it?
The Ridings off Crimea Street, you know it?
Yeah, it's just down the road. What number?
Number 2.
11 o'clock. See you there, then, eh?
Right.
You've had a nasty shock, and you need looking after. I've got you some magazines in the bag.
You're loving every minute of this, aren't you?
Oh, the last thing I wanted was to see you hurt like this.
I should have listened to you from the start. You're right all along. But I wouldn't listen, would I?
Well, at least you've seen him for what he is now. Not 2 years down the line when it's too late.
How could he do this to me, Mum? How could he?
Oh, come on. There, now.
Oh, don't be him again.
Ignore it.
Sorry I'm late.
It's all right. So, this is it, then?
What do you think?
Well, how did you come by a place like this?
Somebody died and left it to me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, no one I knew. Well, I met her a couple of times, a client.
Oh, I must be in the wrong business. I should have been a financial advisor.
Well, you certainly wouldn't have got rich pulling pints, that's for sure.
So tell me, how do you end up owning the client's house?
Well, she was skint, but she had this place. Deal was, I paid her a monthly income, she got to live here till she died.
And then when she popped her clogs, you tumbled for the lot?
Yeah, but that's because she didn't live till 90 like most of them. Then I wouldn't have made a penny.
But fortunately for you, this one died.
She died happily in the home she loved.
All thanks to you, eh?
I'll show you around. Morning.
Hi, Steve.
Hey. Yes, I always thought you were scum. Never thought you'd stoop this low.
Hey, what? What are you talking about?
What am I talking about?
Dev, leave him!
Listen, you're in on this, aren't you? Just tell it to me.
You know what are you talking about?
Your wife's cheap little plan to split me and Geena up.
What plan? Look, Dev, I honestly have no idea.
Shut up! Right, you want to keep her under a very short leash. She's out of control.
Why was she done?
What's she done? Listen, why don't you ask her? You ask her, and then you tell her to put it right, because I will not be responsible for my actions. And they're coming for a bag of sugar.
It's a dump. It needs totally gutting.
Structure's sound enough, though.
Oh, probably.
Plus, you don't get houses like this anymore. They've all been split into flats.
So what are you going to do, sell it?
Maybe.
Well, you'll not have any trouble finding a buyer.
Is that the way to get most out of it, like?
Well, you could split it into flats. 3, maybe 4. Plenty of students around here.
No, I don't want any students. They've got no money. Anyway, they trash the place. No, I've a slightly more selective clientele in mind. Take a look at this.
And there was me thinking you had a Jimi Hendrix poster in there.
I do have a Jimi Hendrix poster, as a matter of fact. Signed by the man himself. Isle of Wight, 1970.
Let me guess. You sold him a pension.
I mean, maybe I've got it wrong. Maybe it's not as bad as it looks. I mean, we don't know that they actually slept together.
But the lass was half undressed, and he looked like he wanted the floor to open up and swallow him. What about the chocolates?
I really thought he wasn't like that.
You're too trusting, love. That's your trouble.
Maybe I should have seen it coming.
Now, don't stop making excuses for him.
No, I just mean, maybe I should have taken things more slowly. You know, not boxed him into a corner.
Listen, you weren't suited. I could see that.
Well, you mean because he's Indian?
No, because he's older. And from a totally different background.
I just don't understand why he did it to me now. I mean, we were practically married.
He wanted to have his cake and eat it. Simple as that. And who knows how many other women there've been. You stay where you are. I'll see him off. Hello?
Let me in.
She doesn't want to see you.
Let me in. I just want to talk to her.
Just go away, will you?
Mum. No, it's all right. Let him in.
Roger 2. Pick up Hazel at 7 Bagley Drive.
Bagley Drive? Don't get many that side of town.
Must be going up in the world.
On my way, Roger.
You mustn't let him smooth talk you.
Don't worry, I won't.
Hi.
You've got a nerve showing your face.
I own the building. Geena, can we please talk on our own?
I'm staying here.
Mum, I'll be fine.
I mean it.
Please, Mum, just go into the bedroom or something.
Yeah, or up a tree with the other vultures. I'm sorry, but she's only here to stare in.
Yeah, well, as a matter of fact, she's been very supportive.
Yeah, I'm sure she has.
So come on, then. What do you want?
What do I want? I want this nightmare to be over. I want you to come home.
And just pretend nothing happened.
Look, all that happened was, for some reason known only to her, Karen decided to try and set me up.
Set you up? Oh, come off it, Dev. What would you do that for?
I don't know. Maybe it had something to do with the row that you two had. All I know is that 1 minute we're sitting there, we're chatting.
Eating chocolates.
No. She said they were for you. And the next thing that I know is that she's taking her top off.
Just like that?
Yes.
Out the blue?
Yes.
And nothing else happened?
No. Look at me. Geena, I swear to you, I love you. I want to marry you. Why would I start fooling around with somebody else?
So you were just chatting? Does Karen MacDonald often just pop round for a chat?
Oh, no, of course she doesn't. She's obviously planned it. I mean, the woman's crazy. What do you want me to...
They always are, aren't they?
Darling, do you really think that I would start an affair with Karen MacDonald in our flat? Do you really think that?
Not if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
Okay, what did you see exactly? Let's just remind ourselves.
He's trying to twist things. Watch him.
Will you keep out of this?
Don't let him manipulate you, love.
I don't believe this is happening. Geena, I haven't done anything. And you must believe me. Because if you don't believe me, then there is no basis for a marriage. If you don't trust me, I mean, how can you not trust me?
Something must have been going on, Dev.
Fine. Fine, that's all I needed to hear. You can come out now, Mrs. Gregory. I'm leaving.
Right, I want to work with you. Oi!
What do you think you're doing?
Scream! Get out!
Push it! What are you doing, Steve? Steve, you're trying to kill me!
Dev Allahan practically beat me up this morning because of you.
Why?
Because he thinks I'm involved in this stunt you've pulled, that's why.
Well, what did you say to him?
Well, I denied all knowledge, didn't I?
He'd have got me an all this morning.
What would you expect? A thank you card?
He told me him and Geena had definitely finished.
Oh, and that's a shock, is it? Or rather, should I say, are you happy? Because that's what you set out to do.
Yeah, all right, well, I'm beginning to wish I hadn't done it now. Gina's dead upset.
If you cared for a minute, Karen, about anybody else's feelings, you wouldn't have done it in the first place.
All right, I've been thinking about her all morning.
Look, half the street think you're a slag. The other half think you're a nutter. I think you're both.
We never even did anything.
Oh, are you sure?
Yeah!
Well, it's a stupid thing to do, whichever way you look at it.
It was meant to be a joke, Steve!
Oh, yeah? Well, who's laughing, Karen? Because Dev isn't, Geena isn't, and I'm certainly not. In fact, I've had it up to here with you.
What's that meant to mean?
It's meant to mean pack your bags. I've had enough.
Cab for Hazel.
Number 7.
I knew that clock wasn't listening. 11, I said.
Oh, right, sorry.
Aren't you 20 minutes late?
Yeah, traffic.
Yeah, traffic. Well, you better put your foot down, because I'm late now.
Where to then, please?
Silver Street.
Silver Street.
Look, just head into town and I'll tell you where to go when we get there. What is it with you minicab drivers? You can't tell the time, you can't read numbers, and you don't know where anything is. Hello, Fran. It's Hazel. No, sorry, darling, I'm running late. Oh, no, the Merc's in the garage. I'm in a minicab. So order me a sea breeze, will you?
Oh, there you go. Don't say I never take any notice of you.
Why, what have you done?
I have followed all your advice. I'm going to cook me and Ken a lovely meal tonight.
Oh, I am pleased.
Yeah, I decided it was time to stop moping about and feeling sorry for myself. I'm going to get on with my life.
Here, here.
Yeah, and what are you having to drink?
You say I'll never get rich pulling pints. Well, I'm telling you, you'll not get rich doing up houses and selling them on.
4 luxury flats got to be worth more than 1 big house.
It depends what the conversion costs are. So, these plans have been passed then, have they?
It's been rubber stamped. I just haven't costed any of it yet.
Oh, yeah, you want me to give you an estimate?
No, not even a quote. I want you to just give me a few rough sums. If the costs are out of my league, they're out of my league. Not mug.
Well, give me a couple of days and see what I can do.
Cheers.
You know, I told her the truth. And if she doesn't believe me, nothing I can do.
It all does sound a bit fishy, however you look at it.
Really? Well, thanks for the vote of confidence.
I want to talk to you and Geena.
You all right?
Fine. Listen, don't get too comfortable. You got another job in 20 minutes.
Yeah, we'll get someone else to do it. I'm taking a break.
She specifically asked for you. Sorry.
Who?
Hazel. And Barkay.
Karen's got something she'd like to tell you.
Well, come on then.
Me and Dev yesterday, there weren't really anything going on, it was just a set-up.
A set-up? What do you mean, a set-up?
Well, I just made it look like there was something going on. And there weren't. Oh, Gina, I'm sorry, I wish I hadn't have done it now.
Have you put her up to this?
Just listen.
No, it's the truth, honestly, I crossed me out and hope to die. Look, I did it to split you up.
Sorry, but I don't understand. I mean, was it something you planned, or was it just a spur-of-the-moment thing?
Well, you're not going to like this.
What?
Blue's your mum that put me up to it.
My mum?
Yeah, she wanted to split you up, so she offered me money to seduce Dev.
No. No, I don't believe it.
Geena, if there is anything I can do to make this better than I'll...
Yeah, just get out.
You heard what she said. Go.
Didn't expect to see you again in a hurry.
I was saying to the girls, I had this lovely Asian lad drive me here today. And I was a right cow to him.
Don't mention it.
No, I was. And I wanted to apologise. Here, look, I brought you some mints.
Not very much.
Besides, any excuse to see those lovely big eyes again. Take me home, Vic. It is Vic, isn't it? bet you get a lot of girls saying that to you, don't you?
Part of the job.
I meant when you're off duty. I bet you've got a very long list of admirers.
We don't get much time off in this game.
Have you been doing it long?
A couple of years, nearly. It's my own company.
Oh, successful and attractive. Streetcars. 24-hour service. Does that mean I can call you any time? Day or night?
I've done it. I came clean. Told them everything.
Well, what do you want, a medal?
Well, give me some credit, Steve. It wasn't easy going grovelling.
Yeah, you blew the whistle on that mother of hers.
Yeah, well, just thought it was best to get everything out in the open. Anyway, why should I take all of that for it?
Good old Karen there. I was thinking of others.
Listen. I've done everything I can to sort this out now. You really going to throw me out?
Well, I'll think about it. Look, I still think it was a stupid idea, though.
I know, baby, and I promise you I won't do anything. I won't do anything that daft again.
Well, this is a surprise. What's the occasion? There isn't one. I just thought I'd make a bit of an effort.
It all looks very nice. And you look very nice.
Oh, thank you. I've made chicken chausseur.
Oh, right. Great. Cheers.
What?
Nothing. I love chicken chasseurs. It's my favourite.
But
I did have a bite at Anita's about an hour ago.
Oh, did you now?
Just a bit of quiche and salad. She was making it for herself, but I can still eat more.
No, don't force yourself.
I'm sorry, I love her. Should have rung. We just got carried away talking.
Lucky you.
We can still have a nice evening together. Hmm?
Yeah.
Good.
So sorry I didn't trust you.
It's okay. At least I get to take the moral high ground. Here.
Didn't feel right without it. Didn't feel properly dressed.
Well, let's just hope it stays on for good this time.
I still can't get my head around what my mum did.
You know, she's been threatening to do something like this for a long time. I just never thought she'd go through with that. She's more desperate to split us up than I imagined.
Yeah, well, she's not going to get away with it. Hello?
Geena, love. It's me.
So, what should we do?
Oh, tell her to come up. Can't wait to see her.
You know, at first I was worried about what kind of a book Anita was commissioning, but when you get down to it, there's so much material.
Ken, do you think for once we could talk about something else?
Sorry, of course. It's just that I've rather got the bit between my teeth at the moment.
That's the understatement of the century.
You know, you could take an interest in what I'm doing instead of making me feel guilty for having a hobby.
Why should I take an interest in a rich widow who's so vain she thinks her life should be turned into a book?
You really don't like it, do you?
I've got no strong feelings either way.
Oh, come on. You obviously think she's coming between us in some way.
It's not you and Anita I'm worried about, Ken. It's you and me.
Yeah, well, things aren't too good between us at the moment, are they?
We live together, but we lead separate lives.
I know, it's an easy trap to fall into. But it's equally easy to get out of. All we need to do is make time for each other, like we're doing now.
It's not just a question of spending time together, Ken. I can't believe what my life has come to.
Is it that bad?
I just feel as if life's passing me by. And I'm sick of it. I'm sick of just existing. I'm sick of this house. I'm sick of the shop.
And are you sick of me?
I thought I'd pop in again. You were ever so upset when I left you this morning.
Yeah. I'm feeling much better now, actually.
Good.
I've seen Karen. She's told me everything.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, I knew you were racist, but I never thought you'd stoop this low.
Well, how else was I going to make you see sense? There's no talking to you.
You've got no shame, have you? Listen to you. You're not even sorry.
What? I lie awake at night worrying myself sick about you. And I know what I did was wrong, but don't ever accuse me of not caring.
She's trying to twist things, Geena. Don't let her manipulate you.
Oh, don't worry. I'm not going to listen to another word she says.
If you two get wed, it'll end in tears.
Yeah? Well, we are getting married. And you know what? You are not invited. In fact, I don't want to see you or speak to you ever again.
I think you better go.
You heard what he said.
Final place up for grabs.
And this time Ferdinand scores!
Suddenly, winning is everything.
It's Hasselbank, bang!
The Worthington Cup semi-final. Tottenham versus Chelsea, live next.
Tracy Shaw heads for the Cayman Islands on Wish You Were Here on Friday night at 8, closely followed by Inspector Morse at 8:30.